Hey everybody. How are you guys? Hope everybody's good. Okay, so I wanted to, everybody keeps asking, have I seen the videos? Have I seen the videos? That people are saying was Sammy all them years ago. I have seen them. I saw both the Sammy Sam channel and the 5 Super Kids. It's so hard to say, you guys, because looks change in over that period of time, right? Like, you look totally different. So the one with her in the jersey, the football one, that does kind of look like her, but the girl in the video has a mole on the side of her neck, so Sammy could have, and then, like, got it removed. That happens. But the other one, to me, doesn't look like her. So, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not decided on that, I guess. So that's how I feel about that. You know, not for nothing, but she does look older than 18. But, that being said, you know, girls look a lot older than they are a lot of the time, right? That's true, you know. So, you know, she could be. And with her being in theater and her, you know, making herself the center of attention on this case and her making herself, you know, point man, I think to her, she was playing a part for her. Like, in her own mind, she was playing this part of this grieving friend, and it was all a part to her. Obviously, we know Sammy didn't give a shit about Kiely. Now, so that's what I was getting at with the theater picture, with Sammy being in theater. That's what I was getting at. And again, I did think it's odd. I still think it's odd that they were in theater together, and no, that was never mentioned. But, you know, not for nothing. But I truly believe that Kiely was killed, and I believe it's being covered up by the people in this town, this community. And I believe that everybody involved covering it up, and this was all, they all had their own parts to play, right? They all had their own parts to play, and they played them. And I'm sure they will all get paid for playing those parts. But don't get me wrong. I believe 100% in my heart that Kiely was killed by these people, and these people are covering it up, okay? And when the video, what did I say, y'all? When I went back and I read that, that thing from CHP, it was, God, how long ago now? Like, it was a while ago. I went and I read it, and it said that CHP was investigating this as a motor vehicle accident, okay? And then the video came out. Everybody was like, oh my God, yep, that's her. She drove in the lake, accident. And then, what did I say? I said that people are going to, or they put this out, so when they come out with the announcement that it's an accident, we'll all, you know, just move on. And then, and let me just remind you that the cops, Nevada County Sheriff's Office, said that they were not going to release anything until November 1st. They have not released anything. This coroner report that came out, yes, it is incomplete. It is not completed. At least that's what, you know, that's the only thing that I could figure. Because it was... Are you alright? Mace. So then the coroner's report came out, and it came out the way that it did, and of course, none of it made any sense, just like everything else. And it said accidental drowning. Again, this is to get, you know, this was the plan the whole entire time. Everybody played their parts. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. They knew that it was going to be labeled an accident. When I believe when AWP found her vehicle, that was when it kicked from the first mode that it was in. That was when it kicked into, right then, let's start to make this look like an accident. This has to come out as an accident, right? Because they were just going to leave her unfound for a while. And then, like I said, I believe that this was the plan the whole entire time. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at my son. I'm like, what is he doing over there? You know, and these things happen for a reason. And we watched this whole case from the beginning. We watched all the people that came out that didn't make any sense. You know, everybody's story was, and this is the part, everybody's story was that Kiely was at this party, she was wasted, she got in the car, and she drove home. And she didn't make it. Like Sammy said, she wouldn't have made it very far, right? And that didn't match with the coroner's report at all. If anything, it contradicted the coroner's report. I mean, if anything, the coroner's report contradicted the stories that everybody came out to tell. And them playing their parts, like Sammy played it, you know, this was her shining moment. You know what I mean? This was her playing like a main leading role, right? And I'm saying this is how she looked at it inside her own head, because she's obviously a lunatic, right? So she did her part and then she left. That's why she's off at wherever she is. I don't know where she is. She's off somewhere living her life with no worry of getting in trouble. Now, these cops made it a point throughout this investigation to tell the kids that they would not get in trouble. If you knew anything, if it had anything to do, listen, we're not interested in the drugs, okay? You will not get in trouble for that. We are not looking at the drugs. We are looking to find what happened to Kiely and who knows something. That was exactly what they said. Which is perhaps why no mention of fentanyl or anything else. Why they didn't test for that. You know, no DNA. No dental records. No fluid was taken from behind the eye, which is how they can best test for drugs and everything else in your system. She was ID'd by a cop, by a detective. Her parents were not there. The height and weight did not match. Her hair length did not match. Nothing matched. It said she had a tattoo on her hip. We were told she had a tattoo on her rib. This girl was killed. They are covering it up. This is corruption that we are all watching happen. You know, Edmund Burke said, all it takes for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. And that is 100% true. If everybody just wants to back down and not, of course, I mean, how many Kielys have there been before? You know, how many people were killed and it just protected and swept under the rug? And it will just continue to happen until it is exposed and until something is done about it. That's just how the world works, okay? So there's a lot of things here. There's a lot of things that tell you that there was in no way an accident. No way whatsoever. Guys, we could all clearly watch this cover-up happen. And we're watching the corruption take place right in front of our own eyes. And you know what? I've always backed AWP. And I didn't really attack them when they came out and I was pissed when they came out and made the statement they were going to stand behind Ellie. Yeah, I was mad. But I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't go after them. I didn't say anything against them except I cannot believe they are backing Ellie, knowing what they know. But again, if you know something and you don't stand up and you don't say anything, this is going to continue. There's going to be many other Kylies. There's going to be, and they could, you know what I mean? And not for nothing, but they're somebody's child. The only way to make it stop is to make it stop. Is to expose it, and everybody that was involved gets gone. You're not gone. I don't want to say it like that, geez, but like, gets removed from whatever it is that they do. So, yeah, I have lost a lot of respect for Adventures with Purpose. Yes, I am thankful that they found her. But, again, they're good men standing around doing nothing, watching the corruption happen. It's either that, or I was wrong about them, and they were never in it for the truth for Kiely. So, it's one or the other. All right. So, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Please hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you want to join the family and become a member of the family, that would be awesome. The link is in the description below. And anybody that can and anybody that wants to, you can donate to the channel. That would be great. Links are all down below. So I love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions.